Gemini Nation and their lovers, welcome to your December 2019 astrological sign reading. All right, and I'm going to say it again. Remember, when you're watching these readings for love, right? The most important sign is actually to watch your moon sign. So if you don't know your placements, please have your chart done. You go on Cafe Astrology. All you need is your name, your date of birth, and your city of birth. I think city, yeah. And they'll be able to at least give you the 4 major placements, which is your sun. You're definitely going to watch. Then you're definitely going to watch your moon, your Venus sign, and your rising sign. Okay? And then you're going to watch your person's placements, because sometimes when it comes to soul connections, the energy can be flipped. So let's check up on your person. We're going to look at their energy, because that can tell you what's happening in their life, the major issues that they're dealing with, and what are they unpacking from their emotional luggage. Because, we all have baggage that we tote around. Erykah Badu sang about that, the bag lady. Right? So let's see what they're dealing with. And that gives us an idea where they are on their healing journey and where they might be. Where their headspace might be, and heart space might be with regard to you. All right, so let's go. We're calling in your person here. Let's see what's happening. All right, let's get into this. All right, what do we have here? We have a Fool in reverse. All right, so my intuitive hit. So Fool, Aries energy. This is someone who is being guided by Spirit to take a leap of faith. So Spirit has them there. Spirit has strapped on the bungee cord. They're by the cliff and stand them, jump! And they're not jumping because they're scared. Right? So we have fear operating here. So this is someone who wants to take a leap of faith, but they are afraid. It says, and then it says, using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. So this person, instead of showing the world who they really are, they're still hiding behind their happy mask, which just hides so much sadness. And they might bring a lot of humor to people's life, a lot of sarcasm, but that's just their way of coping with the denial of self, because the denial of your emotional truth is the denial of self. Okay, so they're denying their emotional truth, and it's like a death. It's like it's a death of self, because you're not living as yourself, you're living as your mask. So it's a death of self. Okay, so that's what's happening with your person right now. So we have the Fool in reverse, just not ready to take that leap of faith. They're afraid, and it's a blockage in their heart chakra. You see that card is green. There's a blockage in their heart chakra there. Yeah, I'm going to read both the light and the dark aspect. That's what they're guiding me to do. But mostly the shadow first. It says, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. So this is someone who is codependent, but it's also someone who is in woe is me mood. But I'm getting that they're gradually, as they dip their toes more into the emotional waters, they're gradually moving out of that. And, they're trying to come out of that victim mode, and they're also trying not to victimize others. Okay, I'm getting that this person really was a victim, maybe in the past, because this card is brown. This is brown, right? So brown talks about your foundation, your root. So they might have actually been a victim in the past, but as I keep saying, at some point you have to release the past, forgive those who wronged you. I know it's easy to say than do, but the only person that you're holding hostage is yourself. And when it comes to your foundation, your family, your parents, you can't change that. And you can't change what happened either. So at some point, you have to just say, I keep saying it, you have to just tell yourself, listen, my parents, my family, my sisters, my brothers, whoever it is, my uncle, whoever it is that did you wrong, they are just human beings operating out of their wounding just like everybody else, and they were just doing the best that they could with the tools and the wounding that they were operating with at the time. And you just have to let it go. You have to let it go. You have to let it go. You can't change anything. You're only hurting yourself. Okay? Let's get another card. All right, So your person is trying to transition out of victim mode. They really are trying to get a higher perspective on the things that they experienced. I'm really getting a strong message in their childhood. And that's been a consistent message, even in the November readings. You should go back and watch the November readings. Consistent message. They were dealing with their core wounded. That scorpionic energy had them digging up all kinds of stuff from the past with their shovel. All kinds of stuff. And then we have here Samaritan in reverse. What's this? Exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. So this is someone who wants to be admired. They want to be seen. They want to be in the spotlight. They want to be loved. They want to be appreciated. They want to be noticed. There's somebody who didn't get plenty attention in their childhood and now they want attention now. And then we have Vampire. But I'm getting the feeling that this person is recognizing that these behaviors are no longer serving them, operating in fear and, you know, trying to do anything to get that positive feedback, that I'm going to say narcissistic supply, because it just might be, is not the way to go. They have to pull themselves out of that energy because they're recognizing that it's draining them. It's draining them and it's causing them to attract people into their life who are draining them. Because we see here, Vampire in the upright makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So this person is coming to the recognition that the people around them are draining them, right? And it sees black. This is a card of depression, right? So this person, they're trying to protect their energy now because they're recognizing that their energy is precious. And whilst they're there trying to boost themselves, trying to build their self-esteem, there's someone else on the other end that's sucking the life force out of them. So I'm really getting that this person that we're tapping into might be in some kind of codependent setup. Could be with family members, definitely. Could be in their job, definitely. And could definitely be another partner, intimate partner. That's why I love these cards so much. You get so much information. And here we have shapeshifter. So this person is recognizing that they have a lot of psychic power. As they dive deeper into their emotions and really reconnect with self, they're recognizing they have a lot of psychic power. And all the time they thought they were latching on to others for, you know, their supply. They had a lot of supply available to them inside. I'm getting that this person is naturally gifted, right? Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. So this person might be a visionary, or they might actually be able to have visions and dreams of the future. I'm also getting that, and it says shapeshifter vibes, right? And shapeshifters can be anything that they want to be. So I'm getting chameleon vibes from this person, you know. I think because they weren't connected to their emotional truth, they weren't living an authentic life either. They were wearing the mask, right? They were wearing the mask, right? And I think that's not just that was their everyday life. Their everyday life. And part of wearing that mask is being able to change into anything that people wanted, because they didn't want to show people their core identity. So whatever people wanted, that's what they were. That's what they were. So they were different things to different people. Whatever suits your fancy. And then we have here mediator in reverse. What's this? Negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. So I'm getting there's some issue in their life right now where they are negotiating with a particular goal in mind and they're choosing themselves. For some of them, this could definitely be about a court matter. For some of them, it's a divorce, and they just want to make sure that they get their just due. But there's something here about negotiations. I'm really getting divorce vibes. You know why? Look, it's masculine and feminine energy, and there's this person who's supposed to be wise because this person is cloaked in purple, right? Who's supposed to be wise and perceptive. That's trying to guide these people to some kind of particular agreement, some kind of compromise. So for some of them, they're definitely going through some kind of divorce or formal separation. And then we have a rescuer. Provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation reward. So this person's heart is really big and genuine, and they might hide it. But a lot of the things that they were doing is because they also had a hole in their heart. There was a void there. There was a void there. It's like they were filling a lot of other people's cups, but then they weren't keeping any love for themselves. They weren't loving themselves. We have hedonist in reverse. I always get, codependency with this card. And escapism. What does it say? Pursues pleasure to the detriment of health. Indulges at the expense of others. So this could be someone, sex addictions, alcoholism, illegal drugs, prescription drugs, anything overindulgent. This is what this person does, and that's because they don't love themselves and they just want to escape. It's escape because they're not living an authentic life. Their life is a lie. Their life is an absolute lie. Let's get one more card. Alright, I'm just going to take this one. But I'm going to let you know that justice came out. So they want to balance the scales in something. Mystic came out. They might be abusing their spiritual gifts. And also artist came out. So they might be finding some kind of artistic expression for their emotions. That's how they're finding an outlet. So we have storyteller here. Right? Now this person could actually, might be a pathological lie, or maybe they were. But what I'm getting here, they're just finding an outlet for their emotions. They're trying to carve an identity for themselves, right? It says ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. So this person has had a rich life. They have a story to tell, and now they're trying to find a way to convey that wisdom to others, so that others wouldn't have to go through the trials and tribulations that they went through. All right. So let's have a checkup now on the emotional health of a person. What emotions are swirling about them right now? Not necessarily related to you, but I will clarify and see if any of these pertain to you. But just the emotional health, because for Scorpio season was a lot about depression, especially for masculine energies. All right, so let's see if that holds up, or if there's been some sort of shift. All right, so Gemini, your person, what are the emotions swirling around them right now? All right, they are in awe. So we're going to clarify and see exactly what they are in awe of. We're going to take 3 lines of these. So let me get the first line out. They are amused. That's a nice shift. Okay. They are empathetic. That's nice energy, quite frankly. And this is my deck, emotional intelligence. And they are annoyed. All right, so let's clarify these cards and then we can take another row. Spirit, why are they in awe? In awe of what? Oh, I think they're in awe of themselves, or it could be in awe of you, because you were able to follow your intuition and take some particular leap of faith, and they do want to follow. They do want to follow. I'm getting, though, that they feel like the time isn't right. Let me get another card, okay? So this could have special significance if you're dealing with an Aries, because there are 2 Fool cards out here. Yeah, that's what I was saying. This person wants to take a leap of faith. They're in awe with you because you have managed to take a leap of faith and you're following your intuition and you're choosing yourself and your happiness. They're thinking they want to do the same thing, but there is something blocking their way. There's some obstacle blocking their way. What are they amused at? All right, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So there might be some significance if you're dealing with a Pisces. And then we have the Ten of Swords reversed, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I'm getting a note of cynicism here. There's been some painful ending in their life. Let me get another card. It's almost like a hysteria. Yeah, there's been some sort of painful ending. And that's because they could, at the time, they didn't walk away from things that no longer served them. And they were dealing with someone immature. It's a kind of hysteria. That's what I'm getting from that card. Yeah. So now they're taking charge of their life. They're trying, you see, they're kind of laughing at themselves because what they're trying to do now is what they should have done sooner. And they could have avoided all of this. So it's a kind of cynicism. Because they should have taken charge of the situation a long time ago. But now it's come to a very... something in their life has come to a very painful end. What are they empathetic about? Whatever it is, they don't want to be a player anymore. It looks... this is what I'm getting. They receive their karma. I'm getting that whoever we're tapping into was being a real douchebag, right? They were playing the field, enjoying themselves, but something happened and they received their karma. And because they received their karma, they're now able to identify with you a little more and what you were going through. And now they're kind of laughing at themselves because you're having the last laugh. You're having the last laugh. You're having the last laugh. They're annoyed at themselves that they didn't take control of the situation soon. I'm really getting that this person might have had you in some kind of third-party situation from the energies that I'm seeing here. And now you are having the last laugh. Let's get some more cards. Let's see if you can unravel what this person's... Whoa. Yeah, and I'm getting as well, we have joy. So this is nice energy today. We have withdrawn. Wow, this person is conflicted. We have cheerful. And we have painful. Yeah, because they went through some kind of painful ending. But you see, this painful ending has given them the opportunity now to manifest their total wish fulfillment. They might have withdrawn from you in the past, but now with some sort of painful ending, some kind of painful, some kind of painful ending, some kind of painful karmic cycle has come to an end. And this is now giving them, even though it's incredibly painful and they're really hurt, it's now giving them the opportunity to manifest their total wish fulfillment. So they're walking away from a cycle of pain and betrayal to walk into their joy. And I'm really getting this joy is with you. Let's get another line of cards here. We have confrontational. We'll clarify and see what that's about. We have avoidance. We'll clarify. Let's see what Spirit is saying with these cards here. Whoa. We have bitter. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's something very painful happened to them, but it had to happen so that they could see themselves and they could see what they were doing to other people. They received their karma. I'm convinced of it. And you see, they're remorseful now because they're finally empathizing with you and recognizing exactly what you went through with them. And now they have hope because they are healing. This reminds me of the Star card, right? They are healing. Let me see who they want to confront here. Spirit, why is confrontational here? Yeah, somebody that has a big ego. Somebody that has a big ego, or it could be somebody that they have a child with. Spirit, why is confrontational here? Yeah, some kind of karmic. Some kind of karmic. They want to wrap up this cycle with someone who they might have had children with, or someone that they knew from since childhood, right? They no longer want to be in this pain and this sorrow and this grief. They want to step into their joy. What are they avoidant about? Who are they avoiding even? Who are they avoiding? Some soulmate. Some soulmate that they broke up with. Some soulmate that they broke up with. Yeah, they said goodbye to some kind of toxic situation. I told you. And you see, that's why we're getting this bitter and remorseful, because this had to happen. This had to happen. They had to say goodbye to codependency and a toxic situation with a soulmate in order for them to see who they really were. In order for them to see what they were doing to other people. I don't think that this person appreciated the effect that some of their actions had on other people. So now they've had this incredibly painful ending. But they had to go through that, because if they hadn't gone through that, they would not have been able to empathize with you and to feel any remorse for their actions. This person's heart was cold. So some kind of painful ending had to happen in order to break their ego completely, and so this person could see themselves and see their core wounding. And figure out why they've been avoidant in relationships. They had to confront self. So this ending may have made them bitter, but it also made them feel remorse. I'm getting this person's heart was cold. This person's heart was cold. All right. So when they think about you and they think about this connection, what do we have here? We have the 10 of Swords. See, we have it again. This person is surrendering. I'm getting that they were resisting this connection for the longest time, and they might have even stabbed you in the back or been very harsh with you. But now they're in surrender because they have gotten their karma. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And this card says contemplation. And we have the Hermit in reverse. And another card that says contemplation. Wow. So what I'm getting here is that this person, they just completed a cycle of pain. I think they were manifesting the same person in their life over and over again, maybe in different bodies, but the same kind of spirit of a person, right? And they were choosing these kinds of persons over love. But now they've learned a very powerful lesson, because this is what the Hierophant is all about. It's not just a card of commitment or marriage. It's also a card of learning a spiritual lesson. And it's in the upright. So this person has total clarity now. Their third eye is on point. And what they learned is, one, that money isn't everything, because this is Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Investments isn't everything. Investments in the material world isn't everything. And they also learn to be more discerning with where they invest their time, money, and energy. They had to go into hermit mode to find that out. But now they know who is worthy of their time, money, and energy. Let me just clarify the Hierophant further. Let me see if there's additional message there. We have Death in reverse. Yeah, because they weren't transforming. And then we have the Six of Swords in reverse. They weren't looking at their core wounding, and they weren't transforming. So they had to go through this painful cycle in order to come to this fool's energy where they can take a leap of faith, because they were being very emotionally immature. But all this trial and tribulation has given birth to the Emperor. Everything that happened, the painful ending with you and the painful ending I'm picking up with someone else, all of that had to happen so that this person could emerge and take charge of their life and take charge of their emotions, and not be there wallowing in self-pity and using their pain to hurt others. What else are they thinking? We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, loyalty. We have the King of Cups in reverse, healer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, flexibility. So, and let me get one more card. This card stock is very thick, so it's hard for me to kind of get one card out. Oh, there it is, right. And then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. All right. So what I'm getting from this is that this person, they weren't able to express their love in the past. And because they weren't able to express their love, and because they weren't emotionally immature, and because they weren't healing their heart, they were unable to manifest this Ten of Pentacles. Now, Ten of Pentacles talks about generational wealth. It talks about seeing a person's value. They just couldn't see you. And they couldn't see you because they were locked in a burdensome cycle. I'm really getting with someone else. But this could have been their emotional suitcase that they were toting around all this time, and they just couldn't see you. You know when you can't see the forest for the trees? So this person had all this baggage in front of them, and they just couldn't see you, right? But now they're recognizing that they don't want to juggle anymore. They don't want to juggle situations. They want stability in their life. They want commitment. They want to close off this cycle of pain. They also think that you are a lost opportunity, because we have here this King of Cups reverse. They don't think that you love them anymore. You're definitely not showing them any kind of emotion. They think that they've lost their chance to manifest their Ten of Cups. And this is a real burden for them, because just as they decided not to be a player anymore, there you are. They think you're gone for good. All right, what's blocking this connection at this point in time, besides this person's thoughts? Because, yeah, they think they've lost this love. That's why this angel keeps falling down. They think that they've lost this love. What's blocking this connection right now? We have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is a card of defense. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. I'm getting this could be you, this could be them, or this could be both of you guys. So what's blocking this connection? People are playing defense because there's been a lot of pain, there's been betrayal, and now people aren't sure if they can trust. That's both you and them. Because they've just come out of a painful cycle, not just with you, but I'm really getting with someone else. So people are playing defense. What is blocking this connection? We have Page of Cups. So somebody's not expressing their emotions, and somebody knows that they have to come back with some kind of apology, and this person's not doing that. Some party in this connection could be emotionally immature, could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. What's blocking this connection? So people aren't expressing their emotions, and people are playing defense. What's blocking this connection? There could definitely be a third party that still exists here, a third party, and that could be blocking this connection. There's some kind of structure that they might have built with someone else. What else is blocking this connection? We have the Ten of Cups. So it could be that This person might have a family, and this could be blocking the connection. We have the Seven of Swords reverse. It could be that someone knows they have to come forward with the truth about the lies and the deception from the past, and they're not doing that. They're just not ready. They're not ready. What else is blocking the connection? We have the Eight of Cups reverse. So somebody still needs to walk away from some kind of habit or person or pattern of behavior that no longer serves their highest good, and they're not doing that just yet. We get 2 more cards. What's blocking this connection? Again, people are being guarded. This is the second card about being guarded. This is the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. So people's wounds could be blocking the connection. What else is blocking the connection? We have the Knight of Cups reverse. Again, somebody's not expressing their emotions, they're not expressing their love, and they're not coming back to make an apology. And that could be blocking this connection. So if this resonated with you, please join me in the extended. If it didn't, in order to keep these free readings coming, could you please press the like button or make a comment down below? Or I'm asking you to click on any of the ads that run during this video. So now that you've had your reading, you can just go back and just click on one of the ads, because that really helps the channel, okay? Okay guys, take care. Bye.